Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick Parker and this is a relatively new channel where I talk about things that I find in a thrift store and what I sell them for online. I'm a part-time reseller. I sell used items, mainly clothing, goods, and just some other home goods and shoes online, mainly on eBay. And so this channel is kind of geared towards showing off what I find and how much I think I can sell it for. And I'll give y'all probably monthly updates as this channel gets going on what I've actually sold and how much it went for. So this most recent trip to the thrift, I found just 2 shirts. One of them already sold, so unfortunately I can't show y'all that one. The brand was Ryan Michael. If you watched one of my previous videos, I showed y'all a Ryan Michael shirt, Western shirt. I found another one the very next time I went to the thrift, so I think it's from the same person. It was the same size and everything, but apparently those shirts sell incredibly fast. Up until just like a week ago, I had never even heard the brand before, didn't know anything about it, but the one I found on this trip, it sold for $65 within like 24 hours or less, and the other one I found sold for $55 in the same situation, 24 hours or less. So definitely look out for that brand. It's called Ryan Michael. It's like a Western style shirt, usually with some type of pearl snaps or buttons. But the shirt that I still do have is just a solid green polo. This is a Lululemon polo, so Lululemon's a great just activewear brand. You've never heard of it, but kind of hard to spot sometimes in the thrift just because the logos are a little bit hard to see. So this one, for example, kind of tricky to see, but there's a little green, the little Lululemon logo right there. A lot of times they have these long tags and people will cut them out, so that's why it's kind of hard to see because you won't really see a tag in the shirt. A lot of times that's kind of an indicator is if the shirt doesn't have a tag, I'll kind of look in that bottom area, just kind of on the lower waistline, and a lot of times that's where you'll see the logo. Some of the more like activewear shirts, this is a polo, but some of them will have it like right on the back of the neck as well. Another really good indicator on like when you're going through the rack and you're looking real quickly, Lululemon a lot of times will have these like 3-stitch design on the shoulder. Usually it's on like the left shoulder for guys. So you can kind of see right here, there's just 3 stitching, just kind of going across. And so if you're going through the rack and there's just on the hanger and you see those 3 stitches, that's a lot of times just an indicator for me, hey, this is probably a Lululemon shirt. And sure enough, I'll check and I'll see if there's a logo down there or not to verify. So Lululemon probably sell for around $30 to $40, so see how this goes. The other 2 things I found were some shoes. So I've never sold this brand before. I see it every once in a while for clothing. I've never really got into it, but it's called, I'm going to try and say this, Ermenegildo Zegna. This is kind of a chukka style boot. Completely solid, just a suede leather, really, really soft leather. Really great condition shoe, white bottoms. Even the laces on this are the same material as the shoe itself. It's just this suede leather. But saw these were selling decently online, so I'm gonna give them a shot. Never sold before, so maybe something I'll start looking out for. For those, I think I'm gonna shoot for $60+. We'll see. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I haven't sold before. The other pair of shoes that I found were a pair of Chacos. So these are women's Chacos. Really great brand to sell. They're really popular, just sandal. Thing to look out for when you do find Chacos in the store, just make sure they're relatively clean. They're pretty easy shoe to clean because they are just like solid rubber. So usually I hit them with a Clorox wipe and maybe a brush and some soap and water if it's really dirty. But make sure they're in relatively good condition. The straps are all good and working. The bottoms, these have tons of tread left on them, so great. One thing to look out for is sometimes there is some separation between these bottoms and this kind of material for the sole. So just kind of look over the shoes when you find them just to make sure there's no separation between the actual Vibram sole and the actual foot itself. And then another thing when you're looking at Chacos is a lot of times they'll have the style. A lot of times there'll be like a little tag underneath the buckle right here and it'll tell you the style of the shoe. In this case, this one just kind of had it on the strap right here. So this was a Z2 Uniweep women's sandal. So you just look it up on eBay and just look up that exact name and you'll get an idea of the price. So I think these were going for around $40 to $60. They might sell a little bit better as we get closer to the spring since it is kind of winter right now. But usually always a pretty good seller, especially when you get them really cheap. And the last item I found this day in the thrift was a Toomey bag. So if any of y'all aren't familiar, Toomeys are really high-end kind of luggage and I guess in this case like work briefcase, laptop case, bag. But they basically make bags and luggage. But this one's what they call like ballistic nylon, so it's kind of got this really durable ballistic nylon material. It's got leather carrying handles and it's got the shoulder strap, which has also got some leather in it. So really good brand for bags. Look out for these. Can sell for as much as like $100. Some of the other like bigger luggage and rolling luggage things can sell for even more, but these laptop cases can go for as much as $100. I might not be getting that much. I was looking online, they don't like they're selling for maybe, I mean some of them are, so we'll shoot for that, but I'm thinking anywhere between 50 and 80 is probably what we'll end up with. But definitely look out for this brand. It's a really high quality brand. It's Toomey, it's T-U-M-I. So keep an eye on these in the thrift store if you ever see them. So that was all we found on this trip. Wasn't a whole lot of stuff. Like I said, that one shirt that Ryan Michael had already sold. So we came out with 2 pair of shoes, 2 shirts, and the Toomey bag. So overall a decent day for just about an hour of looking in the Goodwill, and hopefully they'll sell relatively quick. If you like today's video, please subscribe to my channel. This is a new channel, so I'm trying to get some subscribers, get this channel going. And if you have any brands that you find at thrift store that you think are great brands that you have really good luck with selling, leave a comment down below. I'm always trying to learn more, so more we can help each other, the better. So if y'all like this video, please give it a like, and I'll see y'all next time.